Hi, you guys. This is Nina. I'm back again. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you'll know when my next video is coming up. And follow me on Twitter. My handle is at LoveRadio44132. And if you can, don't forget to donate, but it's not necessary. My Cash App tag is money symbol Nina 44132. And without further delay, you guys, let's just get started. This is a very tragic story, and to tell you the truth, I actually don't even know where to start. But I'm gonna just try to take this from the top and systematically work myself through this. Okay, as everyone is aware of, in Kenosha, Wisconsin, a few days ago, this young man pictured here, Jacob Blake, 29 years old, father of three, was brutally shot at by on duty police officer that is now on leave of absence pending an investigation. And to tell you the truth, I have several issues with this. Um, and I've said this before in a previous video. However, I need to tie him to. I'm just appalled by the treatment of the second person I'm about to talk about. And this incident also happened in Kenosha concerning the um, out of his mind gentleman that drove 3 hours to Kenosha to do what he did and how he was treated by the police. But anyway, let me back up. Jacob Blake took several bullets, literally 7 bullets to his back, breaking his spine, his stomach, his colon, his intestines, according to reports. God kept him on this earth after the shooting. God kept him on this earth. However, his story, just like so many other people, specifically black men and black women, has only made more and more people wake up and realize that we are not treated equal. We were never treated equal. And we literally probably will never ever be treated equal. I remember the Rodney King case. I even remember, you know, like there was cases in my neighborhood where you thought that, some of the things that happened with a citizen and law enforcement was questionable. However, back then, most of the time, things were not videotaped. But by everyone having access to a camera on their phone, if they can just hit a button, a lot of these things has been held in darkness is coming to light. And this story again has shown light on what is going on in the community. Between this, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Rayshard Smith, I believe from Atlanta, you know, even in the Cleveland area, this 12-year-old boy gunned down by police. I'm saying this because not only was he treated less than an animal would be treated, but he is still being treated like an animal because TMZ broke the story that he is handcuffed, paralyzed to his bed after already having endured, this incident with the police, this brutality. He is being handcuffed to the bed, and as of this moment, has yet to be charged. Now it's been about three and a half, 4 days. He, as of right now, has not even been charged with a crime. I want that to be sunk into your head. Then the media themselves, or whoever, went out their way to just dig up his police record. Like, oh my God, he's just so bad, almost like, oh, he deserved this. So is this what we're going to do now? Someone is injured or someone is deceased, and we can find more facts about stuff about them that happened years ago, be it was good or bad, wrong or right. We're going to victimize the victim. Is this what we're going to do? His children saw him as he was laying there. They saw him being hurt. The man almost lost his life. His sons, he has three sons, they will forever be traumatized by this. Traumatized by what they saw. They will never have trust in probably trying to any law enforcement, any first responder. The things they saw will stick with them forever. And now, this man not only is enduring, what he's going through right now, still fighting for his life at the hospital, but he's been handcuffed and he's paralyzed. There's no sign that he might ever walk again. And I'm just going to say this. This entire year has just been awful. Every other day has just been something more and more crazy, more and more unbelievable, more and more depressing and sad. And now Wisconsin is back to rioting. So now let me touch on the second person that is connected to this case. And I want to touch on the treatment that he is getting. This is the young man in question, Kyle Rittenhouse. He literally drove 3 hours from Illinois to go play rental cop outside of a business he didn't own. He literally took an AR-15 and started using it in the middle of the street, thus taking 2 lives. Right now, he is charged with 6 criminal counts in connection with what he did during the Wisconsin protest. Right now, he is charged with first-degree reckless homicide, first-degree recklessly endangering safety, and first-degree intentional homicide. Now, I'm going to get into this more and more, but let me just add to this story to give you guys more of a background on Kyle, whom, by the way, participated in a youth police club in Illinois, getting early training and understanding in how to be a law enforcement officer. So, on late Tuesday night, near a gas station in Kenosha, 40 miles south of Milwaukee, and I have been to Kenosha before, the two people that Kyle wanted to go play, I guess he wanted to go play Call of Duty. He used his AR-15, took their lives. He also injured a third person who was taken to the hospital in serious but non-life threatening injuries. And all of this happened during the violence going on already in Wisconsin. And prayers out to Kenosha. I'm saying this because even after he did what he did, protesters were flagging down the police. This man pictured in this picture, and I couldn't actually display the actual picture, the one where he was holding the weapon, because I think Twitter would have flagged that picture. He was walking casually down the street after he did it, and the police, not even stopping him for having the weapon, an AR-15 hanging around his neck, the police gave him a bottle of water and drove past him and basically said, "Enjoy your evening." So meanwhile, after he had his night of Grand Theft Auto or Call of Duty or whatever he thought he was doing, drove back to Illinois, and then, he was finally arrested after having been identified, thankfully, by people that had video cameras on their phones. Otherwise, in my own opinion, Had those people not had video cameras on their phone, he probably would have got away with it, in my own opinion. Now, going back to his treatment, he's literally walking down the middle of a street with an AR 15. The cops literally offered him water. And I'm not trying to even raise bait here, but honestly, this was crazy. So, meanwhile, let me just get this little runt off the screen. So, meanwhile, a gentleman that I guess they had to fish around in his car to actually find a knife. He's fighting for his life, paralyzed in a hospital. Where's the justice in this, people? Now, people can protest. I think we all need to vote. I think we all need to really study the records of people that we put in office. At this point, that's all we can actually do. Put people in office that actually want to get justice done. Select leaders, attorney generals, city prosecutors, whoever. We need to start looking at their records instead of just marching down the street. Now, Kenosha, Wisconsin, literally, small businesses are being burned, rioting, violence. Why? The treatment that Jacob Blank got from the police was nowhere near the bottle of water they handed that young man that took two people's lives 3 days later, all caught on tape. This is an injustice. And meanwhile, this man is paralyzed and handcuffed to a hospital bed. Where is the justice? I would like to know you guys' opinion. Like, share, and subscribe. Definitely get this out there. And until the next time, you guys enjoy your evening and be safe.